my name is Louis Bickford. I have been working in a memory-related field for over 25 years. I started working in this in the 1990s in the southern cone of Latin America, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, looking at ways in which societies were dealing with past violence through different forms of justice and memory initiatives, including prosecutions in courts, but also including artistic mechanisms for dealing with the past. Well, I'm working with the PFRU, and they know about you and told me about you, so I'm very excited to be here. Well, democracy is chaotic and full of different things happening, and I think that's the way memorialization should be as well, as opposed to big, monumental, single message kind of monuments. My view is that a democratic approach to memorialization is one that lets many, many different forms of memory all happen at the same time, talking to each other, arguing with each other, metaphorically, of course, and having those conversations across memory and through memory. I think we have to start with a definition of justice. When we talk about justice, I think it's very important to think of the broadest understanding of justice. So justice is not simply putting bad guys in jail or having a direct accountability for perpetrators of violence. That's very important. But that's not full justice. So justice means justice for victims, justice for families of victims, justice for the memory of victims. It is a much more comprehensive concept. So in that sense, when we talk about justice, we really need to be thinking about this broad landscape of justice, which includes some kind of repair, if that's possible. Repair is very difficult, but repair of the violence, some kind of acknowledgement or recognition of the violence and what's happened to people, a deep understanding of people's voice and people's ability to narrate their own story. Those are all parts of justice, and they help to support that kind of formal justice in a criminal tribunal or something. But in addition to supporting those kinds of initiatives, they're also justice in themselves, a deeper, richer form of justice. I think that all too often we think of these processes as being dominated by lawyers and political actors, policy-level changes. But art is so important for this. In all of the countries I've worked, I have seen artists playing an incredibly important role in raising the most important questions, using metaphor, using symbolism, using the creative side of our brain to try and understand what happened in the past. So the lecture will be an effort to look at many different societies, some of which won't feel relevant to the Ukraine experience, but hopefully will help to trigger some thinking about ways in which other societies have used art, monuments, poetry, theater, visual arts, all of cartoons, humor, all of the different ways that you can try and get at the complexities of dealing with violence that's taking place or still taking place in society. So I hope to cover all of that in a short period of time. Really hoping we'll be able to trigger some interesting conversations and dialogue around these incredibly important issues and how they apply to Ukrainian society. I hope to see you this Friday here at KAMA.